In this video, I'm going to show you guys how you can make passive income as a YouTuber, coach, or an expert. And I'm going to show you some of the behind the scenes stuff of what we've done in the past to use these strategies. So it's going to go in order from quick wins, fastest payout, low setup to the things that are a little bit more involved and take more work to do. So let's jump into it. So easiest thing to do for YouTube is YouTube ad revenue. So you just create YouTube videos, you'll eventually get enough viewers and enough watch time, and you'll start making some ad revenue from YouTube. This is the easiest thing to do. It requires nothing more than creating YouTube videos, and anyone can do it. And so that's the lowest hanging fruit. If you're going to be on YouTube, it's going to be something that you're going to get anyway. It's also probably the least attractive in terms of revenue. So you can make more money doing some of these other strategies, and we'll show you what those strategies are. So the next one is affiliate marketing. If you do affiliate marketing or you're a coach or an expert, one of the great things is that people will pay you for your advice. So if you're a yoga teacher and you say, here's the best yoga mat, people will trust you because you are an expert in it. If you're a photographer or if you're a YouTuber, you might be recommending cameras or you might be recommending microphones. If you're a digital coach like me, you might be offering softwares or recommending different softwares, which is the best one to get edited for shorts. How do you make your thumbnails? And so affiliate marketing can be really attractive, especially for coaches who are solving problems all the time. You're not going to solve all the problems personally, so you can recommend products that will solve the problems, pay you a commission. And with relatively simple, just add affiliate links to your videos, disclose that you are an affiliate so people know that you're going to get paid if they purchase from your link. And then as you get more views, it will scale and you'll get more money. And so the commission is going to depend on the audience and the match. A lot of this stuff is negotiable, so you can talk to companies who will negotiate higher commissions for yourself. And the other thing too is when you're choosing affiliates, you can choose products that give you recurring revenue. And so if you're going to make a recommendation and people are going to purchase, it can pay you for the life of that customer, which can be great because you need a lot less customers to purchase in order to hit your revenue goals to give you more freedom, right? What's great about affiliates is you have zero responsibility for the delivery. You have a responsibility to make a good recommendation, but you have zero responsibility to deliver the product. So that recommendation requires no extra work. Versus if you sell your coaching services, you have to coach that client to earn the money. Merchandise and print on demand. So we've done a bunch of merchandise for Sarah Beth Yoga, and it's a lot of people can make good money doing merchandise. It's not a big revenue source for us. We don't push it a bunch, but it's really easy. You can set up drop shipping, you can design logos. You don't need to pay for inventory. People just purchase, and then the company will send them your merchandise. So it's really easy, quick to set up. Teespring, Printful, we've used both those companies. They're pretty good. No shipping, no fulfillment, no headaches. And then it's more bonus revenue. So depending on how you are making your revenue, this is just a little bit of a cherry on top, but it's a lot of times not the main source of revenue. Although for some people, they are making a ton of money selling merchandise. So these next ones are going to be more medium to high effort, and they take a little bit more work and expertise to implement, but very powerful. So first one's going to be evergreen funnels with automation. We have done that with our beginner yoga challenge, and we've done it with a handful of other different email funnels. You build it once, and it runs 24/7, and it sells your products for you. It can also sell affiliate products for you. So a lot of the times, if you want to make money online, you need to build your email list, and then an automated email funnel will sell your product first, but then you can offer them upsells and affiliate products down the road to make additional revenue. Strong scaling potential. One of the things Russell Brunson says is you're one funnel away. And so in some sense, it's true. You don't need 10 different funnels, but you need one really attractive offer that grows your email list. And then you can sell them your products. You can sell them other people's products. And it can be very powerful for your business. Digital products and templates. So we did this with our prenatal yoga program. We charge $75 for it. It's a one-time product creation. You can also do PDFs and some other stuff. It's great as upsells as a YouTube lead magnet. So if they get on your email list for a free video, you can upsell them to a digital product. You can have a price point of $10 to $100. It really matters what you're offering. It's always a value equation, right? So how much value are they getting for what they're paying? Digital products can be a good passive source of revenue. Podcasting and repurposing with sponsorships. We don't do any podcasts. We dabbled for a little bit, but we just don't like doing that much more work. So we've never done podcasts and sponsorships, but if you listen to podcasts, you've heard sponsorships all the time. A lot of times they'll pay you per view. There's a bunch of different ways that you can build that relationship. They can pay you to be a sponsor. They can pay you affiliate revenue. They can pay you in product. A bunch of good things. It's easy if you're already making long form videos. You can just repurpose them as a podcast. It expands the reach to audio platform, which is a good way to get more leverage out of the content you create. And then sponsorships can create recurring revenue once your audience grows. So you can have the same sponsorships over and over again. They can sponsor you on every podcast, and it can be a good source of revenue. Sponsored content and brand deals. So we've done a handful of sponsored brand deals. We haven't done any sponsored content. We don't do sponsored content on YouTube, and we could make a lot of money if we did, but we just do not do it. The reason we don't do it, before I jump into this, is that we want our audience to watch our videos. And so if we're talking about something else, then they are less interested in our videos. So we kind of want to make the promise with our audience that when they're watching our videos, that's all we're going to share with them. And so, but it can be very lucrative. So brands can approach you. You can borrow authority from them. They can borrow authority from you. It can become semi-passive on a monthly retainer. So a lot of times when you negotiate these brand deals, instead of negotiating a one-off brand deal, you might negotiate it for the next 6 months. That way you only have to do the negotiation once, which takes a lot of time and energy and effort. So a lot of times you'll start with one brand deal with the intent of doing a 3 or a 6 month or a year-long agreement for X number of videos. That way you're just doing the work, you're adding the sponsorship, but you don't need to keep renegotiating, keep reaching out to sponsors and do more work like that. Higher payouts, so you can get really good payouts depending on your visibility. It also depends on the product that you're promoting. Every coach is going to be promoting different products, different price points of different products, right? So if you're a coach who helps people build houses, you might be promoting products that are tens of thousands of dollars, like certain tractors or cars or trucks or equipment. If you're a yoga teacher, you might be doing yoga mats. If you're bowling, you might be doing bowling balls or chalk or all these other things. So the payouts are going to depend on the products that you're promoting and the audience that you have. So highest effort and highest long-term payout. So online courses. Online courses take a lot of work to create. Once they're recorded, you can sell them forever. That's a little bit of a trick depending on what audience you're in. The course has to be evergreen, right? You can't do a real estate course on 2025 and expect it to sell in 2026. High value, right? So you can create a course that you can easily charge, $2,000 for. I've bought courses that are way more than that as well. As long as the people are getting the value that you are offering or getting value, then they're happy to pay any price. And it scales with traffic. So one of the great things is that once you get a course, you can just focus on leads, right? You can optimize your Instagram, you can optimize your YouTube, you just create content, you drive all your traffic to that course, and it can be a great source of revenue for you. Membership sites. Obviously, this is the thing that we do the best. We have a membership site. Let's find it over here for you guys. So we have our membership site. This is our landing page. And that's what we do. We send all of our traffic to our membership site. It gets recurring revenue, predictable cash flow, so you're not launching something new every single. It also builds community and brand loyalty, so not just people know Sarah Beth, my wife, but they all connect with people in the community. They get to become friends, which helps them stay longer, more retention, more cash flow. It does require strong retention systems, and they can be really challenging to sell. So, the average membership typically lasts about 3 months, and ours is about 6.5 months. We've got some great systems, retention systems, to get people to stick around in the membership. But it does require a lot more work to set up, and it does require more work to maintain. But once you get the systems in place, it can be very, very passive. My wife hasn't filmed in, almost a year now, and she doesn't have any plans to film right now. So it's been very low maintenance for us, but we did a lot of work to set it up that way. Licensing content. So if you have coaching or expertise videos, you can license that content to other companies so they can use it. It can be evergreen revenue, so they can license it and they can pay you every month, or they can pay you every video or every view. There's a bunch of different models you can do. They're great for meditation, fitness, and education videos. So if you're in that niche, you can partner with other people who have that audience. They can license your content, and you can get passive revenue from the license. Fewer creators do this, and most people just don't know how to do it. They haven't done it a lot, and so that's usually the reason why. But you need to figure out, what type of companies would be interested in licensing your content, and then you just got to have conversations with them. Passive income, investing profits. So if you're making money online, you can just invest in dividend stocks, real estate investment trust, or index funds. This isn't really a YouTube passive revenue tip, but this is a way that you can get passive revenue from your YouTube income. So you should be investing in your future, because if you build up your investments, then you can retire. And that's, what we want is more freedom. And so this will build long-term wealth while you sleep, return scale as much as you invest. So whatever YouTube profits you get, make sure you're putting them in some place that can invest. Summary. So if you're going to get started right now, The easy way to do it is to start with the AdSense revenue, which just means you create a bunch of YouTube videos. You can start with affiliate links right away. You can go on Amazon, become an Amazon affiliate. You can go to websites and sign up for their affiliate programs. And then you can do POD, print on demand merchandise. You can set that up right away as well. Really quick, doesn't cost any money. You only pay when people purchase. You don't have to handle any of the shipping or anything like that. So really easy. Once you get that stuff set up, the next step is going to be funnels, digital products, and sponsorships. If you want to go the sponsorship route, like I said, we don't. Funnels take a little bit more work to set up, but they are great and they're very powerful and they help you grow your email list, which you should all be doing anyway if you're on YouTube. Digital products take some more work to set up, but they can be very lucrative. They can be evergreen. They can generate passive revenue for you. And the big leverage, courses. And a course really is just a digital product. It's just longer and bigger. Courses can be really lucrative because you can charge a higher price point. Memberships can be lucrative because you can get recurring revenue, so you don't need to keep selling, which is wonderful. Licensing can be lucrative because it's passive income. And then investing, obviously, investing is a lucrative thing that you can do. And if you want to learn some more ways to get passive revenue from your YouTube channel, you can join my school community where I answer questions. We share tips of things to grow your membership, to get you more profits and more freedom. And it's totally free. So I hope to see you in there.